Our next round is a classic odd one out round for our contestants. AI has supplied us with 4 familiar faces, and all our contestants have to do is guess who's the odd one out. There may be a few clues here and there within the images. We will alternate who goes first, starting with Fox. If you guess incorrectly, I'll hand it over to your opponent. I will give you some clues in this round. Here we go. You've got Klaus Schwab up in the corner, Henry Kissinger just next to him, Pierre Trudeau just underneath Klaus Schwab, and there is George H.W. Bush. Fox, who would you think is the odd one out? There may be clues within the pictures as well.
This is, I don't really what the odd one out as far as like associations with each other or something.
You have to work that out. I mean, there'll be 4 parts to this round, and 3 of them have all been involved in something, and 1 of them hasn't. Like I say, there will be some form of clue. There's a few clues within. Like Henry Kissinger's there. He looking smart, looking young again.
I guess Trudeau. I don't know.
Okay, you're gonna go with Pierre Trudeau.
I have no idea why, but okay. Yeah, why not?
Can you guess, Alex, who the odd one out may be?
It's a tough one. I don't know. I would probably guess Trudeau also. I don't know.
Okay, well, you would both be wrong. I can tell you, the odd one out, the clue there was Henry Kissinger and Pierre Trudeau in the classroom there, in a school. And of course, there, George H.W. Bush is holding a skull. Now, George H.W. Bush went to Yale, and all of the others went to Harvard. They were all part of the Harvard Malthusians, really. And there, over there, is poor old lonely Skull and Bones Bush. So neither of you get a point in that round. I will, in this round, allow either of you, so both of you, to have 1 truth bomb point about any of the people on the screen. So Fox, if you want to start off, if there's anybody on the screen you want to reveal something about, then I can gain you an extra point.
I mean, there's Kissinger's NSSM 200, which was the ultimate Malthusian report that stated that countries such as China could not grow they had to degrow their population in order to get economic loans to stabilize their country. So this is the plan for economic coercion of Malthusian agenda. That could be a truth bomb.
That's a pretty good truth bomb. That's a pretty good truth bomb there. You get an extra point for that. Alex, do you have anybody here that you want to do a truth bomb about?
Yeah, that was going to be my best one. So,
okay. In that case, we'll go on to the next one then of the odd one out. Fox gets a point in that round. Here we go. The next one. In this shot here, we've got Ehud Barak up top doing a little bit of gardening. What's that on him? Dodgy. You've got RFK Jr. hanging around with his puppies in a plane. Biden on his little island. It looks like Biden's actually died and is in a paradise, living in a paradise inside his head. I wouldn't be surprised. And there's, of course, the man Trump. And as you see, Trump has something on his shoulder. What is it? A toad? I think it's a toad. Which one out of these 4 is the odd one out? I will be giving you a clue this round. Alex, you starting off?
Oh, do I get the clue or no?
Let's see if you can guess it first, and then if you can.
I don't really know who Ehud Barak is.
He's the former prime minister, the 10th prime minister of Israel. He's famous for his association with an international pedophile child trafficker.
Oh, okay. Well, I think probably, I'll guess because of the Epstein list, it's probably Biden because he wasn't on the list.
Okay, I am going to give you that and give you an extra point as well. You are quite correct. The right answer is Biden. He was the only one who wasn't in Jeffrey Epstein's little black book out of those four characters. Well done, Alex. Successfully got that odd one out round. I'm happy to give you a chance for an extra point, Fox, if you want to give an extra about any of those people. Same with you, Alex, to be perfectly honest. If you want to go first, Alex, seeing as you got to answer correctly, is there anybody there you'd like to give a truth bomb about?
I don't really have anything that juicy. I don't know.
Okay, well, Fox, what about you? You think up something about RFK Jr. by any chance? I'm sure you've done a bit of research on him.
He wrote a book defending his cousin who was convicted of murder of a woman named Martha Moxley.
I didn't know anything about this.
Most people don't, do they?
And what?
He wrote a whole book defending his cousin. I think his last name was Skakel. Can't remember his first name, but he was a convicted murderer when they were pretty young. Martha Moxley was a teenager, and I think she was bludgeoned to death with a golf club. And Kennedy.
I was wondering what was going to come next after that. She was bludgeoned to death with go on.
Well, I don't know tons of details about it, but I do know that he wrote a book defending. I mean, I know so much trivia about him, but
good. Well, no,
that's a pretty juicy one.
I'll give you an extra point for telling me something I did not know. Okay, so the next one in the odd one out round, this is again Fox for you to choose first. We got J.K. Rowling, Justin Trudeau, you got Yvette Cooper, the British Home Secretary, and you've got Bill Clinton. There's a little bit of a clue in there, a little bit of one.
God, I have no idea. J.K. Who's the one in the bottom left? Who is that?
That's Yvette Cooper.
And she's like a British politician, you said?
Yeah, I will say there's a little bit of Harry Potter in here, you see, because J.K. Rowling's in there.
Right.
She's part, of course, the creator of the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. And Justin Trudeau there, he looks like he's a bit of a wizard too. I might give you a bit of a clue.
I never read or watched the movies. Don't know anything about Harry Potter.
The only person in the world who doesn't know anything about Harry Potter.
Yeah,
you're like God to us.
I'm very proud of it. Yeah,
he has not been stained.
I'm proud of my ignorance. Let's see. God.
You can just make a guess if you want to. I won't mind that.
I don't know, Bill Clinton, because he's the only non-British subject there. I don't know.
No, because Connecticut. I mean, Trudeau's officially Canadian, but
Canada is.
I am going to give you a point for that, but I am going to hand it over and say to Alex, do you know why Bill Clinton? Can you tell me why Bill Clinton is the odd one out there? Again, schools of witchcraft and wizardry, my friend. That is your clue.
He likes to eat fast food.
Does it have to do? Is he like the only Christian there? I don't know.
No, he's the only one who wasn't a World Economic Forum Young Global Leader. J.K. Rowling was a World Economic Forum Young Global Leader, along with Trudeau and Yvette Cooper, where Bill Clinton was instead building the infrastructure that allowed things alongside all of the rest of the architects of that infrastructure. Okay, so one last picture, guys. It's over to you, Alex, I believe, this time. And oh no, there's two pictures. Oh, I've gone a little bit too far. Don't look. Quick look away. In fact, you got two pictures. So Alex, you go first. This is a bit of a difficult one, but still.
Let's see.
Could see if-
Eisenhower, Reagan.
It's true. You've got
Nixon,
Gerald Ford, you've got
Ford.
Dwight Eisenhower, you've got Richard Nixon, you've got Ronald Reagan. Which one is the odd one out?
I mean, Ford didn't win an election, so there's
That's
that.
true. Do any of them really win elections?
Yeah.
You can just take a guess.
Yeah, I'll say it on that basis. I mean, Ford was appointed. He didn't win an election, so let's go with that.
No, that's not the right answer. I am going to hand it over to Fox. Fox, you can pick out of the other three, of course. He's narrowed it down for you.
I mean, the only guess I have is Nixon would be the odd one out, because I'm guessing, and I don't know that. I'm probably completely wrong. Was he the only one who didn't serve in the military? I don't know.
Oh, listen, I am going to give you a point there, but not, you were wrong. No, the answer is Dwight Eisenhower, because all of the other three didn't serve in the military.
Okay.
Including Nixon. Dwight Eisenhower was the only one who served in the military. So I'll give you a point for working out what the point of the wall is, which was very hard. That was an extremely hard one, I would say. I'll give you a chance. Any of you guys want to give a truth bomb about any of these guys on the screen?
Wasn't Eisenhower the one who warned about the military-industrial complex? And
he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a point for that. Yeah, no, I'll give you a truth bomb point for that, because he did warn against it. He was. And what about you, Alex? Anything there?
Sure. I mean, Nixon's interactions with Mao and Deng in China were centered around population control. So they, Nixon wanted to open up a relationship with China to help isolate Russia in the Cold War, and a lot of it was predicated on China getting its population problem under control.
Okay, I'll give you both an extra point for that. Remember, though, as you build up these extra points, there will be a scoreboard. You do go on the scoreboard of all people who play Truth Bomb, and this scoreboard stays throughout the year, and can be improved on in future games, I will say. So it's very important you get good scores now, so you both get a good extra point. I am going to the next one. Here you go. Which one is the odd one out? And we're back to Fox for this one. This is the last one. Which one is the odd one out? We got Rihanna. We got Beyonce with Johnson's Baby Lotion t-shirt. She's just come back from the P. Diddy party. We've got Michael Jackson, and we got Al Jolson.
Oh, God.
Al Jolson's got a panda. I just saying.
I want to say like Michael Jackson and Al Jolson both did they both kind of played with race a lot, didn't they?
Yeah. Was it Al Jolson or Michael Jackson that did the "Hello, my baby. Hello, my good sweetheart. Hello, my good time girl"? I can't remember which one it was.
It's hard to remember, right? It's hard. Get them confused very easily.
Yeah, it is very, very.
Oh, God. Oh, I don't know. These questions are difficult.
Yes, they are. You still managed to get a couple of points from them, though. So, I mean, don't cry for me, Argentina.
Let's go with, I don't know, Rihanna. I don't know why.
Okay, I'm going to go across to Alex. Alex, can you guess at all? There will be people at home screaming at the TV. I promise you. They'll be screaming. Really? Blue murder. Sorry?
Oh, okay.
Must be obvious, I guess.
I honestly can't think. I guess Al Jolson. I mean, he's from a different era. Maybe he wasn't involved in something that these other three were involved in. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you a point, Alex, for choosing the right person, Al Jolson. The other three have been accused of whitening their skin when Al Jolson was the one who used to black up. So there you
Well,
go.
I don't get a point for that.
What?
That's what I said first.
Right. No, you said something about but I needed white up or black up,
So
unfortunately.
playing with race isn't.
Yeah, playing with race and Johnson's baby lotion. That's what we do on Truth Bomb. That's
Wow.
what we
Okay.
do.